Hello everybody, this is your Bishop speaking, and we are playing some ReZero, and this is very loud, I can barely hear myself speak.
Good, and finally, raise both arms and
Victory!
Victory!
You really bring out the life in everyone, Subaru.
Why does Subaru look so weird? I mean, they both do, but he kinda just looks strange.
You may even be more popular than Rom and Rem.
Rom. That's a weird way to say Ram. Rom.
Well, I mean, I did kind of put my neck on the line to save the village. And just like a true gentleman, I didn't hang it over their heads either. Surely such a gesture will have Mealy falling head over heels for me once more.
Bro, she hasn't even realized.
I don't recall ever having such feelings for you in the first place. Besides, I think their impression of you is a bit different. In their eyes, you're more of a sage than some legendary hero.
Sage. Foreshadowing much.
You know, because you're so knowledgeable about so many peculiar things.
I guess I'm my own believe it or don't, huh? But I'm pretty sure the only thing they've caught on to are my radio calisthenics.
I am not going to read all that. Or should I? I don't know, think about it. What's this? Okay. This becomes such a big event that half the village participates every time, even today.
What else have I taught them in such a short amount of time? Nothing really comes to mind.
Teach them something. Come on, bro, you're from the modern era.
Either way, it's been about a month since I came to this world.
A month. So, this is before the royal selection then. Ooh, choices. Focus on talking to Amelia, think back to what happened. I'll focus on what happened so I can make sure.
Is all of this my blood? My life's flowing out of me. I'm going to die soon.
Jesus.
I don't want to die. No way. Because I hang on. No matter what happens, I'm gonna save you.
Was this in the loot house? This is the moment I, Subaru Natsuki, died for the first time in my life, marking the beginning of my strange fate. I wouldn't call it strange, I would call it cruel. And it has all started several hours ago.
Wait a minute. Have I been summoned to another world?
To another world? What did I sound like that? Before me was an unfamiliar city, an equally unfamiliar world. From the looks of things, it seems like some kind of fantasy world. Around where demi-humans walked alongside humans, with giant lizards pulling carriages down the main roads.
Unless this is some sort of elaborate prank, I seem to have been reincarnated in another world.
It all happened so suddenly when I was walking back home from the convenience store. A surprise trip to another world. But that wasn't the biggest problem here. Where was everything that normally came along with this fantasy stuff? No pretty heroines or weapons anywhere, no special abilities either. Not as far as I could tell.
You're gonna need a better welfare program if you want to satisfy lazy-ass kids like me. Oh, my bad.
Watch it, man. That hurt.
That voice. Watch it, man. That hurt. His name is Guston? What's the T-O-N part?
The hell are you? I haven't seen you around here!
Camberley. I never actually knew these two's names. Just Rutchins.
Cough up everything you've got! Unless you want to get hurt.
I never knew their other names. Three guys got my case, spouting the typical lines you'd hear from thugs like them. I decided to call them Ton, Chin, and Can. Is that what he called them? I thought he called them like Dick, Don, and Harry or something. They surrounded me, punching and kicking me all over. I was beaten to a pulp without a chance to fight back. Was that really it? I hadn't even done anything yet. Was I really gonna die all alone in a place like that?
That's enough!
Just then a voice rang out like silver bells, and there stood an unbelievably beautiful girl.
I can't overlook what's going on here.
The girl summoned magical shards of ice from thin air, knocking down all three of the thugs one by one. Then...
Mess with us, will ya? I don't care if you're an aristocrat or magic user. Let's surround her and kill her!
Go ahead and try if you dare. Do anything to her, and I'll haunt you and your kin forever. Not that you'll have any kin if I take care of things now.
Why does Puck have a bag? He never had a bag, did he? God, I need to watch episode 1 again.
You use these spiritual arts? Damn it! We won't forget this!
This cute silver-haired girl had saved me from danger. Our encounter had determined how I'd be living in this world. I truly believe that. I feel so sorry for you, Subaru. Her name, which I didn't know at the time, is Amelia. Put simply, she's nothing less than an angel. Oh, and that flying cat thing is a spirit of hers named Puck. He's had all sorts of abilities, not to mention his fluffy fur is oh so amazing to pet.
You really saved me there.
Don't get the wrong idea.
Whoops.
I only stuck around because there are some things I want to ask you.
She proceeded to explain that she's been looking for something, even though she was super busy in a big hurry to find it. She still stopped to help me out. Despite that, all she did afterward was tell me to be more careful next time. She even tried to leave without me repaying her. How could I not help out a girl like her? And it had nothing to do with the fact that she's totally my type. Bro, I've seen season 2. I know what your frickin' room looks like. I've seen all those white-haired waifus, bro.
Hey, mind letting me help? I want to repay you somehow.
There's no need for that. You already answered my question saying you don't know anything about it. That's adequate compensation for healing you.
You're a real stubborn one, ain't ya? Then I'll help you for my own sake. I'll be doing one good deed a day. How's that?
Alright. But I won't be able to offer you any reward.
I don't seek out good deeds for compensation, so just leave it to me. Oh, by the way, I haven't heard your name yet.
It's Satella.
I see. Satella it is. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
She's like, huh?
Did I say something weird?
No, it's nothing. It's nice to meet you too.
How tasteless.
The name Amelia first identified herself with me as to me was a, how do you even say that word? Pseudonym. The Witch of Envy went by that name, which was why Puck pointed out that her statement was in poor taste. What? First identified herself with to me was what is that grammar? My mind just broke. What happened? Okay, I'm just gonna continue. Although Amelia said it for my own consideration to deter any further involvement, of course that was something I'd only find out about later.
So this thing you're looking for, an insignia, was it?
Yes, it's a very important item, but someone stole it from me.
Yes.
If it were anything else, I'd give up on it. But I can't let this go so easily.
Yeah, I wonder who stole it, Amelia. I mean, Satella. And so we walked around the royal capital in an attempt to figure out where her insignia had taken off to. Though I did end up not being very useful, I couldn't read anything in this world after all, nor did I understand the way this world works. Pretty sure I was just getting in the way. Yeah, you kinda were.
So, the slums are where stolen items get pawned off. But do we really need to go inside that loot house or whatever?
It did seem like a bad idea at the time, you know, pitch darkness, going into a house alone? I don't know, I wouldn't have done it.
As I said, that insignia is very important, so...
We need to get it back no matter what, right? Alright then, let me scout the place out. I'll redeem all my blunders with this.
Okay, but please be careful.
I will. I might not get back till later, so feel free to have dinner without me.
Literally come with me. It would have been safer, at least. Although I think we both would have been killed. Anyway.
Oh, don't be so silly.
I have to say this was the silliest and happiest moment for me. I mean, I definitely gotten her to laugh. But...
Excuse me. Whoa, it's so dark in here.
yeah, it's almost like someone could jump out at you and... Shing!
Huh? Is this... blood?
Oh, it appears you found me out. I suppose I have no choice then. How unfortunate.
God, why did that voice have to be so sexy though?
It burns.
I wasn't entirely sure what had just happened. All I felt was this burning sensation coursing through my stomach, and my mind went blank shortly after. I was so preoccupied that I was unaware of my current surroundings. I'm not sure if I'll ever forgive myself for that, or because I let pain distract me.
Pearl?
Bro. As I lay there, fading in and out of consciousness, it hit me that Amelia had been struck down by the bladed assailant as well.
Hang on. No matter what happens.
I'm gonna save you. It's here that I experienced my first death since arriving in this world.
Hey, what's the matter with you, kid? Look like you've seen a ghost or something.
Oh. When I came to, a stern-looking guy was standing before me. All I could do was stand still, confused. I'd go on to find out that this was a save point for me. Save point. I'm beginning to dislike that phrase. Whenever I die, I'm brought back to a specific place in time in the recent past. I've been sent to this world without any sort of cheat powers, but I was given that single ability. I call it Return by Death. But I don't become fully aware of it until sometime later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you died like 3 times before you realized? I don't know, man. I think I would have speculated the first time that I went back in time. First it was night, then it was daytime suddenly. I don't know. Anyway, my troubles were far from over here. I ran off, still confused by what was happening. All I could do was make my way to the loot house. This time I found Felt, the thief who'd snatched Amelia's insignia and old man Rom inside. God, his name sounds very similar to Ram's, but her name is also said Rom. So there's 2 Roms. We should have technically been enemies, but I couldn't find it in me to hate them for whatever reason. In fact, after we chatted each other up for a bit, I became quite fond of them. Despite his fierce appearance, Old Man Rom loves Felt, whom he affectionately cares for as a granddaughter. And Felt returns the appreciation in kind. Knowing this, I wanted to save them from ensuing tragedy as well.
There were kind souls, even all the way out here, who would help others despite being wrapped up in their own problems.
Even if they were chasing down a thief who stole something they cherished, showing their concern by saving some worthless stranger and clumsily assuring them to not feel indebted. It took 3 whole deaths for Amelia's kindness to touch the core of my very being. I had to get Amelia's insignia back, no matter what. I'd returned by death 3 times by now. After overcoming the intense battle in the loot house, I finally came face to face with Amelia again. With Felt, Old Man Rom, and Reinhard watching, I looked into Amelia's eyes.
My name is Subaru Natsuki. I've got a lot to talk to you about, but I'll set that aside for now if you grant me this one request. I want you to tell me your name.
Huh? My name is Amelia. Just Amelia. Thank you for saving me, Subaru.
I took Amelia's outstretched hand in mine. That smile of hers, along with her name, were the only rewards for all my efforts, but they were more than enough for me. Thus marked the end of my first battle, having overcome numerous hardships along the way. Although my stomach still got sliced open in the end, and I quickly lost consciousness. Yes you did. When I woke up, I was at the place where Amelia is staying, inside Roswell's Manor. After surviving the battle at the loot house, I'd obtained Amelia's true name, her Cat Fairy's appreciation, and had been offered a nice life at a noble's mansion.
You guys have a personal clown to perform before you eat? Doesn't that get a little pricey?
He is quite the clown, yes.
A clown? What an interesting speculation. I am the owner of this manor, Roswell Elmathers.
This sketchy-looking dude is the Margrave of this territory, known as Roswell. He's apparently been helping Amelia out for some reason or another. Honestly, I would have been sus of this guy from the beginning. He gives me Orochimaru vibes, or Hisoka vibes, or anyone that wears clown makeup gives me heebie-jeebie vibes.
Please show mercy, sir. Spare me and Defile's sister instead.
Rim! And Ram.
Please do no such thing, sir. Spare me and violate Rem instead.
What the fuck? What did you just say? Oh god. The twin Mays tending to him are Ram and Rem. They mess with me using their sisterly love. Okay.
It would seem another strange person has appeared. Betty cannot fathom what goes on in Roswell's head, I suppose.
Byakuo! Last but not least is Beatrice. She's a cute-looking but blunt Drell lolly who resides over the manor's library. Having overcome my most recent return by death at the royal capital, I was able to start my new life with these rather eccentric residents of Roswell's manor. Oh, I can't read. But despite all this, I still hadn't faced all the trials this world had in store for me yet. Yes, there are quite a few more trials for you, bro. During my first day at the manor, I learned about the situation Amelia is currently in during breakfast. Since the kingdom of Lagunica has lost its king, Amelia is one of the royal candidates to succeed the throne. The insignia she'd been looking for in the capital was proof of her candidacy for the royal selection. As a reward for helping her get it back, Roswell offered me a blank contract. Basically, he was telling me to name my price.
Go on, tell me what you desire. As it stands, I am in no position to deny you. Now, what do you wish to receive as compensation?
Let's see what Subaru wants.
I only want one thing. Let me work in this mansion!
I wouldn't have asked for that. I would have been like, I want power. I want magic. Give me power. If he had said something like that, he would have learned how to use magic properly. Oh god. And just like that, I was hired as a servant of sorts in the Roswell Manor. I decided to secure a foundation for my life here rather than ask for any material compensation. Not to mention that this would help me stay near the girl I like so much. Not bad, eh? I don't know, man. You could have come up with a better plan, like, I don't know, get special training at the mansion. So you would have been able to stay at the mansion regardless, but also get, you know, learn how to use magic properly from, I don't know, Roswell or Beatrice. I don't know. I think I could have done way better than Subaru at this point, at least. Ram and Rem taught me the ways of servitude in the mansion, and I slowly grew closer to Amelia in the process. They should really do like Rem and then Ram, not Ram and then Rem, because that's more confusing. I began building upon my own way of living in this world as a servant.
Subaru Natsuki will make great strides today! What are you two doing in here? Oh, this is so embarrassing. You should have said something.
Sister, our guest is overly familiar with his greeting.
Rem, our guest is presumptuously friendly with his greeting.
What was up with them? They were acting pretty cold. But then, in my confusion, it dawned on me that they were calling me a guest, like I was some stranger. Right, so this is probably after he died in sleep. The past few days I'd spent here had vanished along with all my scars from the work I'd done. I'd returned by death. It turns out that this morning was my new save point, and my time at the manor occurred 4 more times. I died here more times than what I fought Elsa back at the capital, but it wasn't a matter of my death count up to this point. There are a few things I'd learned after returning by death so many times. First, it seems I have the lingering witch's scent on me.
Answer me. You've aligned yourself with the witch, haven't you?
No, I didn't.
The witch?
Don't play dumb with me! Such bald-faced lies will only take you so far when the foul stench of the witch is covering you from the inside out!
God, they should have added a cinematic here. The other thing is that I can't explain my return by death power to anyone.
Emilia, just listen! I can return...
I can still feel the fear that struck me in that very moment. Time stops around me as I feel a black hand reach out and stroke my heart. Why did you say stroke? Shouldn't it be squeezed? Stroke sounds wrong in a different way. My soul crumbles from the fear and pain crushing my heart. It was then I realized I can't tell a single person about my secret. Even if I commit suicide, I'll still return by death. It's not picky about whether I kill myself or if someone else does me in. And yet, no matter how many times I die, I'll never get used to this power. What's even harder is knowing that no one around me will remember our time together. Yeah, that would suck. That would suck a lot of donkey balls. I'm forced to reforge my bonds with the people I've previously grown close with. My own head fills with an increasing number of memories only I can remember. But there are certain memories that all of us manage to retain. What?
You have some things that Ron doesn't, so you should just accept that. I mean, you're kind, you're a hard worker, and you're incredibly sincere. Even your chest is bigger.
Yes. I agree.
I'm so glad you're here, Rem. Thank you.
What is with that sound?
Come on, don't cry. Where I come from, there's a saying that goes, "Speak of next year and the demons laugh." So let it out. Come on, Rem. Smile and laugh as we discuss the future. We can start with tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We can laugh it out while we talk about what's in store for us then. I've always wanted to talk about the future with a demon, you know.
You're as fanatical as a demon yourself.
Right?
After returning by death 4 times, I had awoken to another new day. A day where I had managed to save the manor and the neighboring village of Arlem from a group of Marbeasts. Well, Roswell was the one to kill them all off in the end, Well, that's just a small detail to the larger story. Yes. But at the end of the day, as thanks to us fighting our way through the incident, I was able to achieve my reward of going on a date with Amelia.
All right, now let's go on our date.
Date?
Date? What's a date?
We basically go somewhere together and look at the same things, eat the same things, do the same stuff together, and just share our memories with each other.
How does Amelia not know what a date is? What about all the other characters? Do they all not know what a date is? Or... Oh my god. I don't think anyone else actually knows what a date is.
Oh, is that all?
That's all I want.
Alright, then I'll go on this date with you.
Having gone through so much and dying more times than I can count, I'd managed to rebuild my trusting relationship with the residents of the mansion. What do you mean, die more times than you can count? You died like 4 times in the mansion and 3 times in the capital. That's like 7 times. How'd you not count that? I'd finally obtained the place where I belonged after coming to this world.
Hey, Subaru, are you okay? Does your stomach hurt?
Oh, sorry about that. My stomach doesn't hurt. I'm totally fine. Now then, back to what we were talking about. I don't want to waste even a millisecond of my precious time with you. Let's see. We were talking about the knowledge I've bestowed upon everyone here, right?
Yes, you know about so many obscure things. You taught the children new games to play, and even made them little potato stamps. Oh, and that mayonnaise stuff too.
That's it. Mayonnaise.
As a bona fide mayonnaise connoisseur, I'd succeeded in recreating such a delicacy with Rem's help. Amelia ended up taking a pretty big liking to it. Information is power. Mayonnaise recipe. It's been a huge hit among the villagers in Arlen Village, to young and old alike.
Though I feel like my efforts in the Mob Beast incident were really diminished, seeing how it's being mentioned in the same line as mayonnaise. I put my life on the line for everyone, man. I mean, I went to help the kids from the village, only to get bitten by some dogs, and I even saved Rem after she tried to save me in the forest, and got bitten by more dogs. Then Roswaal had to come in and save the day before the dogs bit off even more of me. To think, all that effort is on par with mayonnaise.
Bruh.
Wait, hold up! Did I do anything other than get eaten by those hellhounds?
Yes. Yes, you did. Bruh. Rem would be dead right now if you weren't around. And a bunch of kids from the village. So yes. They just won't ever know it.
Aw, come on. Don't fuss over the small details.
But Mealy!
Many of us know how hard you've worked. That includes Roswaal, Rom, and Rem especially. And that goes for me too.
Huh?
I know full well the amount of effort you put into everything you've done lately. So no more being down in the dumps over all this. Alright? Well?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you moping about like a broken toy? You're always like this.
Well, it's not like I was doing it on purpose. Anyway, this isn't fair! How do I not fall for you all over again after that?
What was that?
Yes, yes. I think it's a pretty bad habit of yours to so quickly change the subject like that.
In the AVD part, you can enjoy the storyline and use the auto skip and backlog functions. On the screen item screen, you can examine all the items you've obtained. Menu screen, you can use several game functions such as save, load, and options. On the flow chart screen, you can check the current scenario's progression. Album screen, you can check the information such as character details, and controls, blah, 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 blah. Now let's move to the story along.
Oh? There's a dragon carriage in front of the mansion.
How do I check the thing? Next, item list. Here we go. Okay. Dragon carriage, you mean those horse carriage looking things? While these seem to be horse drawn at first glance, there's a pretty distinct difference between them. Are there horses in ReZero? I'm pretty sure there aren't any horses.
Although, now that I think about it, they were pretty common to see in the royal capital. What did you call it again? A dragon carriage?
That's right. The land dragon is the one pulling the carriage along, so it makes sense to call it as such, no? Wait, did I make a mistake? Does it have a more official name?
No. I'm the clueless one here. You're correct, so don't worry.
Is that so? You aren't trying to confuse me, are you? I don't want to embarrass myself later.
I would totally trick her for later, because I think it would be hilarious.
If you're lying, you'll really get a walloping from me.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
That's a pretty old school phrase. Whoa, it's massive.
I saw them all over the place at the royal capital, but this is the first time I've seen one up close. Amelia called these lizards land dragons. They're basically the same size as horses from my world. Okay, so I don't think there are any horses in this one. Who the heck is that?
Welcome back. Apologies for parking in front of the entrance.
And you are?
I am an envoy sent from the royal capital. An emissary of ours is currently tending to the Margrave.
An emissary? Could it be?
I believe it has something to do with the royal selection, as I'm sure you've surmised. I ask that you reserve any questions you may have for your meeting with the emissary. They are awaiting your arrival inside.
He recognized Amelia even though her block identification and enchanted robe. Does he have some sort of special ability? Huh, that is odd. He was able to see through her cloak.
The royal selection. I see. Thank you. Welcome back, Miss Amelia. We've been awaiting your return. Thank you. I'm sorry for my absence. I hear we have a guest?
The younger of the twin sisters who work as servants at the mansion. To a maid, her master's orders are absolute.
Yes, an emissary from the royal capital is here to speak with you. Lord Roswell is tending to them now. I ask that you please join him. Of course. This is a matter that involves me, so I can't just sit idly by.
An emissary from the capital, huh? This is pretty serious business. I'll be sure not to do anything stupid.
Sorry, Subaru, but this is a rather important discussion.
I know. I'm pretty nervous, so that's why I'm preparing myself.
Sister will be accompanying Miss Amelia to the reception room. There is no need for another servant to do so. Please understand, Subaru.
Seriously? I'm being left out?
I'm sorry, Subaru. Rem, please lead the way. Yes. Please return to your room for the time being, Subaru. I'll come by later and bring you some tea.
Please do.
And there they go. I know I wouldn't be of much use with my practically non-existent knowledge of this world. But would it really be so much trouble to involve me a little more?
I mean, it's thanks to me that the peace and quiet has returned around here. You are kind of right, but you can't prove it to anyone. Although I do understand I'm a little out of my league here. Despite knowing about his own lack of abilities, Subaru Natsuki does his best to do what he can. God.
But understanding that and giving up are two totally different things. Now, what should I do?
Hey, yo, 3D? I should try asking Rem again. Control Subaru to talk to characters on the map, check points of interest, to gather items and information. Collected items and information are important to progress, so try talking to various people and checking different spots. And I can't space menu. Saving.
I will write it down.
Flowchart. Okay. Well. Okay, so there's other... Right, okay. I think I get it. Album.
Memories.
Me?
Save danger, repeatedly experiences death. Yep. Severely return by death, revert back to a specific required point on dying. Yep. If Subaru tries to tell others about it, he is penalized with a mysterious black arm grasping his harm in a dimension where time stopped. To stop any impending tragedy, he seems to keep his secrets to himself. Over with the 6 elements. Subaru is a dark magic user, however the lack of natural affinity for magics, he had a hard time handling even the basic dark magic of Shamak, except when used on a beast with low level intelligence. Question mark.
I feel the most comfortable in these. Yeah. Thanks. You'll pay! Sorry. Oh, amazing! You're making me blush here. What should we do? No way. I agree. I feel the most comfortable in these. I feel the most
Swap
comfortable
attire.
in these.
Okay, so he's gonna be wearing different clothes later. Amelia.
Me? Thank you.
I don't have the patience to read all this. Maybe later. And there's gonna be a lot of characters later, which is cool. We're about 43 minutes in, so I think I'll call it here for now, and I'll see you guys in the next part for some more Re:Zero. Later, y'all.
PlayStation